Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the wonderful Decidedly Vanilla SMP with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! And in this episode, you guys, we are going to be doing a few things. The first thing that I would like to do is finish harvesting the chorus fruit that I have begun to do off camera, and that is because I'm going to be organizing these shulker boxes that I have in this ender chest. Now, as you may be able to tell, we have our builder's beginner's kit, but that's something that you guys have seen before. But one thing that I do also have are two separate shulker boxes for any loot that I may receive whilst raiding in End City, and then of course we have this floral pieces shulker box, and this is going to have pretty much every type of sapling along with a full stack of bone meal. I say that as there's only 61 in there. Let's just go ahead and fix that. So like what I was saying, and then we'll have a full stack of bone meal, and then one single stack of each type of leaf block, along with 2 stacks of all the grass, soil, podzol, and gravel, and so on and so forth. But then also what we have, let's just go ahead and place this back. I have these all organized alphabetically, by the way. So then we have our food and stuffs shulker box, which I think is full to the brim. No, we still have to fill up all the way with our hay bale, ball bales, our wheat, our bread, and all the other watermelon related stuff. But then we have Hell's handbasket, which is a play off of the saying, well, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. But this has, for the most part, everything that I would need from... Oh, do I actually have? Yes, I do. This has pretty much everything that I would need while wandering through the nether, or just in the event that I were to empty out anything from that shulker box, then I can just go ahead and fill up the slots. But then we have our minerals chest, and I think you guys have seen this before in a previous video or two. I don't know. So essentially, when I go caving, this is where I'll be storing all of my precious ores, and then once I am able to create a stack of each, obviously diamonds is missing because that's a little hard to come by, but I'm sure we'll be doing some streams over on the Twitch fairly soon in the not so distant future. This is my med pack. Now, this is going to be designated for giving a soft beverage along with something tasty to eat to a sick zombie villager. So that way then, after some time passes, they then may be able to feel a little bit better and not look so on the green side of things. You guys are really starting to bug me, but I'm doing this for the sake of video, so I'm gonna have to tolerate you, I suppose. But then obviously we have our mob drops, and like the End City loot shulker boxes, we have 2 separate shulker boxes for this. Did I say mob drop chest? If I did, I'm sorry. This is our Ocean Monument shulker box, and pretty much if I were to raid an ocean monument, which I do plan on doing fairly soon, because whilst traveling from the Raccoon Sanctuary all the way up to the Woodland Mansion that Pixelrest and I had raided, I stumbled across, I think I mentioned it in the video when I first did my reconnaissance mission on it, I think I passed like 7 to 9 ocean monuments. At this point, I don't remember. Obviously, we have some pearls, so then we can never have to worry about traveling from point A to point B and having a little difficulty. Then we just have potions. And at the moment, there are 3 empty slots, but that's because I took a little trip over to the Taiga village and placed down my brewing stand along with the cauldron and the other the empty glass bottles that were in the potions shulker box. Let me just go ahead and make sure that we actually have I did have, I think, 9 in total glass bottles in it, so that way then I would be ready to begin to brew any potions that I may need. And then this is going to be my redstone shulker box, and this is just so in the event that your boy V has to do any type of redstone related things, then I can go ahead and do so. I'll be, at least I would like to think, fully prepared. This is where I'll be storing my sets of armor and along with my beetle wings, so that way then I can go ahead and put them on when the time calls for it. And you guys have seen this before. This is the Vanguard's arsenal. This is where I'll be storing my OP tools, weapons, and any other things that I may need to help my survival needs. But now that we went ahead and got that showcasing, I guess we could call that, now that we went and got the showcasing segment done and over with, there's actually something I would actually, you know what? No. Before we even go any farther, let me go ahead and just show you this shulker box that you may have seen on the wall. Now, it is entitled Felina, which is a I don't want to say a tribute, but it's in reference to the very last final episode of AMC's hit series, Breaking Bad, where they, Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad, the creator of Breaking Bad, he entitled the very last episode as Felina, which is just taking the letters from the word finale and rearranging them. I forget what that's called, but if anyone knows, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But this is obviously where I'll be storing pieces from the end, finale, Felina, end. So what I'm going to be doing when we take our commercial break is I'm just going to be harvesting enough chorus fruit so then I can fill up these 2 slots of popped chorus fruit all the way to the brim. And I'm going to have to actually harvest enough chorus fruit to then smelt into popped chorus fruit so then I can fill up these 2 slots with purple blocks. But before we go ahead and take that commercial break, let's go ahead over to our humble abode over by the Arch of Titus. And that is because the secrets, the person who drew me to be the recipient for the Secret Santa has been revealed. It is actually in a really interesting way of things happening. The person who I got for my recipient for the Secret Santa in the event that you missed the previous DVLP was Pixel Riffs, and if you missed it, then after this DVLP, go ahead and check it out. But he got me as his recipient, and this is what we have. Boom! Christmas. And we got fireworks too. That's cool. He had messaged me saying that he got me as his recipient, and in his latest DVLP, he showed that he drew me from the Secret Santa display over at Farhaven by Paige's Windmill, but he didn't show on camera what he got me. So let's just go ahead and take the time to read this little book that he wrote for us. Hello everyone, this is Pixel Riffs, and welcome back to another episode here on Decidedly Vanilla, and this is what the book is gonna say: a merry primary gifting. Wow, I just butchered that completely, and I was trying to do an impersonation of Pixel Riffs. Alright, normal van voice. A merry primary gifting period, and a happy auxiliary What? That's a lot of big words right there, dude. It's a little early for me, I haven't finished my monster. Please find enclosed 3 stacks of Pixel Riffs brand rocket boosters for use with Elytra or at the celebration of your choice. Season's greetings! Well, peeps, we're left with a difficult decision. Do we want to use these Pixel Riffs branded firework rocket? Those are weird words to say together. Do we want to use these fireworks that are from Pixel Riffs to help us get around the server? Or do we just want to set them off at our own celebratoriness? Well, you know what? Upon the recording of this video, it is actually New Year's Day. So let's go ahead. Hey, dude, you want to see some fireworks? Careful, though. Careful, though, dude. All right, come over here. Come on. All right, you know what? No, screw you. We don't got enough time in the world to play with you. Hooah! What? Hey! Quit it. Okay. Maybe that one was a dud. Hiya! Well, obviously, we are not over at the Raccoon Sanctuary. In fact, we are in an alternate dimension known as the End, and that is because I thought I would go ahead and actually test out the new mechanic in Minecraft 1.11.2, which is firework rockets, helping the player be able to soar through the air when they have their beetle wings equipped. Now, before I go ahead and take my first flight and using the power of firework rockets to help me continue to fly, I would just like to take a moment and quote Leonardo da Vinci, and this quote I think suits this little testing that we're going to be doing. And the quote goes: "Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. For there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Now let's just go ahead and grab our fireworks and make sure we do have our beetle wings equipped, because I think it would be a little disappointing if we were to take a leap off of the obsidian pillar and then just fall. So here we go, and boom, and ooh, look at that. Now let's go ahead and just, oh, we're flying. We're flying. I will say, I actually, when I first saw, I think it was the Minecraft 1.9 combat update, when I had first seen and heard that flight was going to be coming into vanilla Minecraft, I was like, oh, right, yeah, cool beans. But then once I realized like the flight duration would not be that long, I was like, well, that's a little disappointing. And then once having a bow with punch 2 on it was a bit more, would make flying a little bit more easier to do, but once I actually started to fiddle with that, it was like, I can't really get this thing to work, so I'm just gonna have to miss out on the enjoyment of flying around. But now that we have this new mechanic in Minecraft where rockets can just help us give us a boost, oh, this is so fun. I think I'm definitely going to be flying around a lot more just to get around. I mean, I'll still cast a pearl into the wind and see, just to see where I land. But now that I can actually fly and not have to worry about 1, taking damage, and 2, actually continue to fly around, oh, this is great. Oh, I love this. Pixel Rips, thank you ever so much for the firework rockets. They are definitely going to get their use. But why don't we go ahead and, oh, do we want to be brave? I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and be brave. And what I mean by that is I'm actually going, oh, let's go ahead and just dip down, dip back up. And as we continue to dip up, let's go ahead and shoot off a firework. Let me go ahead and check actually. Okay, so I have 51 rockets, and I really don't know if, you know what, yeah, it's New Year's Day, live a little, as my friend McLovin would say. So why don't we go ahead and let's actually go here. Now we're gonna have to travel 1,000 blocks out, and oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Okay, so we just got to follow the bridge, and just in case I had to make an emergency landing, I think oh, this bridge is turning. Oh, this bridge is turning. Oh, no. Okay, follow the bridge. Follow the bridge. So in the event that I need to make an emergency landing, I'm just going to try and aim for the bridge, and I'm going to hope that I actually land on it. But if I miss, then I'm only going to be losing a diamond sword with some pretty decent enchantments on it, along with a diamond axe and a diamond pickaxe. But I think at this point now, with the luxury of having a gold XP farm and a lot of lapis thanks to the clerics and books and such, I can afford to spend a little time off camera. Oh, we made it already to the outskirts of the main island. Oh, this is cool. As I was saying, I think at this point, at this point in time on the server, not only myself but others may have the luxury to take some time to just get some enchanting done to replace any lost tools or such. But oh, that was amazing! Just being able to fly around and not have to worry about using a bow to continuously move around whilst taking damage from each shot. Oh, that was cool. So I think what I'm going to do here, peeps, is I'm just going to go ahead and mine up a ton of the chorus fruit. So then, as you see here, these 4 slots will be full to the brim. And then we'll make our way back over to the raccoon sanctuary. And then we'll continue on with this DVLP. So I'll see you guys in a moment. And there we go. Our feline Shulker box is now full to the brim with 2 stacks of end stone bricks, chorus flour, chorus fruit, pot chorus fruit, there we go, purple blocks, purple slabs, and purple stairs, along with end rods. And I suppose when I go ahead and fly around throughout the alternate dimension that is the end, I'll go ahead and come across maybe a few new end cities, and then I'll begin to fill up these 2 slots with magenta banners from there. But I think that is really going to do it when it comes to what I want to fill up this chest with. Now, okay, this is the Vanguard's Armory chest, so let's just go ahead and place this in its appropriate spot. And I think that is actually going to do it for this DVLP. The main thing that I really wanted to do was just show you all how I am utilizing the Shulker boxes and one way in which you could possibly organize them. Now, I would like to give credit where credit is due. The idea originally came from watching Exuma Void's Ender Chest tips and tricks video, or whatever he called it. I forget at this point in time. But I was watching that, and then I started to think, well, you know what? We do have Shulker boxes, and thanks to them, we can now possibly take his idea one step farther. So that's what I was trying to do. I was thinking of making an entirely separate video on it, but I decided, you know what, no, I can just easily showcase it in a DVLP, and then it'll also what was here? I feel like there was, is that supposed to be a piece of wheat? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I thought to myself that, you know what, I'll be able to find a way to weasel that little showcase into a DVLP, and I think for the most part I did a decent job at doing so. But, oh, that's right, I decided to bind my change perspective key to the letter R, as in roller derby. That's something I had heard Pixelworks had done in one of his videos, and I thought, you know what, that does make sense, so I thought I would give it a try. And it's very actually handy to do so, if I do say so myself. But like I've been saying at this point now, that's really going to do it for this DVLP. And as I said before, it is upon the recording of this video, New Year's Day. So I wish you all a very happy, healthy, prosperous, friendly, less stressful, less drama-filled new year. Remember, you know, life is what you make it, and I at least intend to make every day a great one. So, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. And also, if you're newly subscribed, be sure to slap the bell to me, so that way then you'll be notified as to when any and all future videos go up. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out. Slap the bell to me.